Welcome back to the Crochet Crowdhouse. That's my friends over at yarnspirations.com. I'm your host Mikey. Today we have the Goodnight Kisses. This is the baby blanket by Jeannie. Another one of her great designs where it's a nice easy to repeat so you can sit back, relax, enjoy the television or whatever distractions there may be. There's a bit of color play going on in this one here. Now the new baby cakes that came back out in 2021, they have the self striping came back out in I think a different color lineups, and there's also now solid colors of the Caron Baby Cakes. So what you're seeing here is color A is the pool party that you see, the blue, the green, and the brown. So that's all one ball here of the coloring, and the other ball here is white. So there's only two balls that you need for this whole thing. So whenever there's a color play, that's what's happening. So with A, which is the pool party, and then it switches to B. For tutorial reasons I have a little bit of baby cakes left that's left over from another project, so I'm gonna use that as my demonstration today. If you would like to change the colors as what she's saying, please refer to the pattern. I will mention it as we go along as well. So it's a nice easy repeat. I believe that she's done this. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? So it's a really easy repeat. So once you get the repeat done, you're just gonna repeat over and over and over, and then I'll show you how to do the border as well. So it's a 5mm size H crochet hook, recommending Caron Baby Cakes yarn. You can use other yarn that, as long as it complements the hook. So let's begin to do Jeannie's pattern. This is an easy pattern, and we're going to begin with our yarn. Start with a slip knot, and we're going to start, and we're going to chain 2. So 1 and 2. Now in the second chain from the hook, it's gonna be 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet, a total of 3 times. So we're just gonna go second chain for the hook, which is the beginning one, and we're going to do 2 single crochet. So 1 and 2, and then chain 2. So that was one side, and we're going to do it again. So 2 single crochets again. So 1 and 2, chain 2, and then do it again. So 2 single crochets. So this is the third side, chain 2, and then we'll do it one more time, 2 single crochets. And the joining here is going to be a half double crochet join. So how you do that is that you just reach over to the first single crochet and yarn over and go up over, and just reach on over and half double crochet. So the half double crochet counts as a space. The reason why we do that is that it keeps this being exactly in the center so that it prevents the whole thing from doing a spiral spin. So let's just do that. So if you've gone over top of the straggler, I didn't suggest it, but if you did, then you can trim it over, and if not, just use a tapestry needle to hide that in. Let's move on to round number 2. So round number 2, it's basically a double crochet round. So you're gonna start off with chaining 3, and that will count as a double crochet here and throughout the pattern. So whenever you start with chain 3, it's a double crochet. You're going to double crochet again into the same space. Okay, that was created by the half double crochet join. Now you have 2 single crochets in a row, so you're just gonna fill those in each with a double crochet. So 1 and 2. And now you're back onto a space. So the corner, so the spaces of the corners will be 2 double crochet, and then chain 2, and then 2 double crochet. So here's the repeat going all the way around. You're just gonna fill in these with double crochets. Corners will be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. I'll see you at the end of this round, and you're going to officially change the color over if you're going to do the color play like Jeannie is suggesting, and we'll talk about that in just a few seconds from now. So I'm coming up to the last side. I'm just filling in the same repeat. Now when you get to the first space where we started, we're going to finish with 2 double crochets to finish that corner. And then you're going to then join it right there with to the top of the chain 3 with a half double crochet join. So wrap that hook, pull through all 3. So this is where the color play is going to happen. If you would like to fasten off at this time, you can do so, and then change out your yarn to a different color if you wish. You know, there's nothing wrong with you just dissecting a different ball too, and then just using a different color than what you're using, but I would probably recommend a solid color like she's suggesting. So do that if you're going to do that, and in the meantime we're going to progress to round number 3. As we begin round number 3, the repeat of this pattern starts the 3rd round that I'm about to show you, and then it will go all the way to the 8th round that you'll see up here. So you'll repeat rounds number 3 through 8 5 more times, and then you can start the border. You can start the border at any time as soon as round number 8 is done. So if you want to make a bigger, continue with 3 through 8, and this border should work out for you. Let's continue then to round number 3. So we're now going to start round number 3. So if you're not just changing the yarn, so all you just need to do, if you're not changing, just chain up 1 and just do 1 single crochet in the first one. Now if you decided to change your color, I'm just going to put the same color on. As I told you, I'm just using 1 ball today. And what you want to do is start off with a slip knot on the hook and then go to that space. So leave it on the hook first and just go right into the space and then yarn over, pull it through. But don't pull it through the first loop, just make sure there's 2 on there and then yarn over, pull through 2, and that's a standing single crochet. So let's return back to starting this round once again. So whether you decided to do it with the same color or change it to the new one, we're ready to begin round number 3. We're gonna be doing cross stitches now with single crochet. To do that, when you've got this first one done, you're gonna skip the first one out and go to the second, and you're gonna single crochet that one. Now you're gonna go to the one that you skipped over and just go directly into it like this, and this is going to bury that first one right up underneath. So you just pull through and through. So you're not going in behind or in front, you're just going right over it, so that this stitch has the first one inside of it. And that's all you're gonna do then going across to the next corner. So you're gonna skip the first one, single crochet, and then come to the one. So just going right in and yarn over, and so that gets it stuck into the same stitch. So on the tops you still see the stitches, but on the tops here, like in the front facing, you see that it's buried. So continuing all the way, so skip the next one, cross or single crochet the next, and then go into the one you skipped, and then eventually you'll hit the corner. So in the corners of this one, it's 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. I'll show you one more side. So when we come out of a corner, skip the first one, go to the second, and then single crochet into the one that was skipped, trapping that first one right inside the stitch, and keep on doing that. So skip 1, single, and then just cross over. So this is a cross stitch using single crochet. It's really effective. It keeps things nice and tight. And then in the corners it's 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet, and I need you to do this all the way around, and I'll see you at the end of round number 3 in just a few seconds from now. So when you come all the way around, don't forget you still need to do a single crochet in the first one that you started with, and then do a half double crochet to join. And the half double crochet to join is to the first single crochet, regardless if you did it with the standing single crochet or you continued the color with chaining 1 and single crochet. It's still the same stitch. Let's continue then to round number 4, and round number 4 for the color play, you were gonna get rid of this color and go back to the other color in order to start. And so I'm going to leave that with you in order to do that, and let's begin round number 4. In round number 4, it's like round number 2. So even if you're starting a new color or continuing along, you're just going to, if you're starting a new color, then just slip stitch it to the space and then chain 3, and if you're continuing along, just chain 3. Like that. Either way it's good. And then you're gonna put another double crochet into that same space. A nice easy round we go. So each one of the tops of this cross stitching, and you can clearly see it, is going to be 1 double crochet into each stitch going across. In the corners there will be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and you'll do that all the way around for round number 4. So I'll see you at the end of this round in just a few seconds. When you come back around for round number 4, it's just 2 double crochet in the first space that you started with, and then you're just going to join it with the half double crochet join. You're not gonna change the color at this time, so whatever color you're using you're gonna carry on into round number 5. In round number 5 you're just gonna chain 1 and single crochet in the same beginning space, and then you're just gonna apply 1 single crochet into each of the stitches going all the way across. In the corners you will put 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet, and then continue to go around. So please do this for round number 5. So I'm coming all the way around. There's gonna be 1 single crochet in the beginning space, and then do a half double crochet join to the beginning single crochet. If you're doing color play, please fasten this off, and then you're going to begin the next layer, which was round number 6 in just a few seconds. So continuing along to number 6, so if you're doing color play you'll start off with a new color. Just do a slip stitch to the chain, or sorry, to the space, and then you're going to chain 3 from that. So and if you're keeping the color, just chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. So in the same space you're going to double crochet, and we're going to do what is called as a cross stitch using double crochet this time. So we're going to skip the first one out. Okay, so it's this one here, and then you're gonna go to the second, and you're going to double crochet, and then you're going to come to the one that you just skipped. Now I find it's the easiest to go from the back side. So wrap the hook, just lean the project forward, and just go into the one that you skipped. If you feel like it's easier to go from the front side, then do it. It doesn't matter as long as you're consistent. Okay, so then that's a cross stitch. So to start the next one you skip the first one and go to the second and double crochet. I love cross stitching. It looks really good. So you cross, so you're doing a double crochet, and then you come into the one you skipped by just coming from the back side. So I've been doing cross stitching for quite some time, so I'm quite used to it. So if it's a little awkward, it'll get easier, trust me. So this will provide a nice stitch definition that you can see that's coming out in the project. So you're gonna cross stitch all the way to the corner. So do you see what the difference was with the cross stitch with the single? In the cross stitch of the single we went right over the top of the single crochet, and this one here we're not going over the first double crochet at all. We're just going behind it. Okay, so in the corners it'll be 2 double crochet, and then chain 2 and 2 double crochet, and then as soon as you're done that corner you'll start another side. So you skip the first one out, go to the second for a double crochet, and then go into the one you skipped. And you're gonna do that all the way around, and I'll see you at the end of round number 6 in just a few seconds from now. So I'm coming all the way around, and there will be 2 double crochet in the beginning space, and followed by a half double crochet join. Just like that. So you'll get rid of this color if you're doing the color play, and you'll move back to A. And if you don't want to do that, you can just hang on, and we're gonna do number 7 next. So if you're doing the color play, you will have fastened off. You will start with the standing single crochet, which I already demonstrated today, and you're going to do 1 single crochet in each of the stitches. So if you're gonna not fasten off, just chain up 1 and then just do 1 single crochet in the corner. So if you're doing the fastening off, it's 1 single crochet in the corner. It's a standing single crochet, and apply 1 single crochet to each of the stitches all the way across the side, and on the corners it'll be 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. You'll do this all the way around, and this is round number 7. And I'm coming all the way around, and it's 1 single crochet in the last beginning space that we started with, and then you're just gonna do a half double crochet join. To go to number 8 now, you're not gonna change your color if you're doing the color play, and of course if you're just doing what I'm just doing, you just keep on going. So round number 8 is the final of the repeat. You're going to just chain a total of 3 and then do 1 double crochet into the beginning space. And then this is a nice easy one too. So it's a really great pattern. So it's just 1 double crochet in each of the stitches all the way across to the corner, and then in the corners it's 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and I need you to do that all the way around, and this will then complete then round number 8, which is the end of the repeat. And you can see my color just changed. So if you're just liking this idea of just having the colors just work themselves out, it's awesome, and we'll continue along our journey in just a few seconds. When you come back around, the last space will have 2 double crochets, and then you're going to join it. So let's talk about the repeat on being able to do this. So you're going to repeat now. Let me just back you out a little bit. We're going to do rounds number 3 through 8 a total of 3 more times. So this section will be then done. So let's talk about the repeat. So the repeat is going to be rounds number 3 through 8 5 more times. So you're gonna see this section 5 more times as you're going to continue along. So at this time you can do this. If you don't like the color play of how it works out, then you could just use solid colors as well. Again, that's to your own liking of what you would like to do. You are the artist after all. So in this video we're now going to progress to the border. So if you're ready for that, great, and if you're not, just put me on hold. Just exit this tutorial now, and when you come back to it, it'll remember where you are and it will start from this position as you go. So let's continue to the border next. So let's begin to do our border. So the first round is going to be using the color B. So the entire border is using the color is white color. So again, you can decide what's going to work for you. So to start, you're going to start with a standing single crochet, which we've already started, like I've already showed you in the past. But if you're going to continue the color, you can just do that. So you can just chain up 1 and do 1 single crochet in each. All you need to do for the first one is to do 1 single crochet in each of the stitches going all the way around, and in the corners you will apply 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. So please do this all the way around. This is border round number 1. When you come all the way back around, don't forget to do 1 single crochet in the beginning space, and then you're just going to join it. Now let's move on to round number 2. In round number 2 we're going to start our corners slightly different. So we'll be doing those, and we'll be doing something different in the middle here. You can see that on the picture too. So just chain up 3 to begin. So that's your first double crochet, and you need to put 2 more double crochet into this corner. So applying 2. So you'll have a total of 3 if you're just keeping that count. So now you have to skip the next 2 out, and you're going to put 3 double crochet in the 3rd stitch away. Okay, and then once that is done, you are going to then skip the next 2 stitches and go to the 3rd, and you're going to put 3 in there. So do this all the way to the first corner, and I'll see you there in just a few seconds from now. So I'm coming to the last set here, and because the pattern is very versatile to change the size, you're going to skip the last 2 single crochets out and then just go into your corner. So it'll be 3 double crochets to start. So we have 1, 2, and 3, and then chain 2 to turn, and then 3 double crochets back into that same spot. So I need you to do this all the way around. Okay, so just quickly review. So you're going to skip the first one out and the second one and go to the 3rd, and then start your groups of 3 double crochet, and then once you get that done, skip the next 2 stitches and then 3 double crochet in the next, and you're going to do that all the way around. This is round number 2, and I'll see you at the end of this round. So I'm coming up all the way around. For tutorial reasons and keeping it brief here behind the scenes in the making of this tutorial, I didn't go all the way around. I'm trying a new concept. So you can see I stopped here and I brought it up back here to show. My basic goal is to show you how to start a round and how to finish a round. So I just want to be very transparent with you. Once you get back all the way around, see, if I hold it like this, you'd probably never know. Okay, so you're going to put 3 double crochet into the beginning space, and then just join it with the half double crochet to the top of the chain 3, and that will conclude then round number 2. Let's begin round number 3. So in round number 3, see how we split off and we did this in round number 2. We're going to do the opposite to this for round number 3. So you're going to chain up 3, and that'll count as your first double crochet, and you'll double crochet again into the same spot. You're now going to chain 2, so 1 and 2, and over the next 3 stitches, these 3, you are going to do a 3 together. So a double crochet 3 together. So just wrap the hook and pick up the first one, pull through 2 and hold it. Don't finish it. So wrap, go into the next one. Okay, and then wrap and do the next one, and eventually you'll have 4 loops in the hook. Pull through all 4 and then continue your journey along. So to start, then you're going to chain 2 and then go to the next set here. So then you're just wrap and going in to the first one, pull through 2 and hold, the next one, pull through 2 and hold. So just grabbing all 3, you'll have 4 loops in the hook, pull through all 4 loops, and then chain 2 and move along. Please do this then all the way across, and I'll see you at the first corner in just a few seconds. So I'm coming up to the stitch just before the corner. I'm putting that together, and then chain 2, and then you start with your corner. So you're going to apply 2 double crochet first, and then chain 2 and then 2 double crochet again, and that'll get you to turn. So then you're gonna start your next side, chain 2 to begin, and then do your 3 together starting, and then chain 2 and then do the next set. Please do this all the way around. This is going to be round number 3. So you'll be coming all the way around, and then don't forget to chain 2 before you start the corner, and then the corner will be 2 double crochet, and then you'll just join it with the half double crochet to the top of the chain 3. Okay, so that's what it will look like so far. So let's continue then into round number 4. In round number 4 you're going to just chain up 3 to begin. That's your first double, and then do a total of 3 double crochet into the same space. So there's a lot going on in that corner. So it's a total of 4 if you're keeping count. So now you're just gonna reach over to the first chain 2 space, and you're going to single crochet, and then go to the next chain 2 space, and you need to apply 5 double crochets there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then single crochet in the next space. So then the repeat, then come to the next space after that and put your 5 in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then single crochet in the next space. So please do that all the way across to the corner, and I'll see you at the corner in just a few moments. So continuing across to the first corner, so I just got my 5 in here. There's a single crochet before the corner, and then in the corner itself what we have here is that it's going to be a total of 7 double crochets in the corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So after you turn, you're going to single crochet in the first chain 2 space, and then in the next chain 2 space that you have, you'll put in your 5, and then after that it's a single crochet in the next space. So this is what it will look like, and I need you to do this all the way around. This is round number 4 with only one more round to go. So you're coming all the way across, so you'll have your 5 double crochets here. The one space before the corner is 1 single crochet, and then on this one we started off with 4, but there's a total of 7 double crochets in a quarter, so you have to just do the final 3 when you get back there. My color and the yarn just happened to change when it came around, so that's what you have to decide whether you like that or not, or use solid colors. So then just slip stitch to the top of the chain 3 to begin, and we're gonna do our final round of number 5. So round number 5 we're going to be skipping the single crochets that are in between each one of these shells. So let's begin. We're going to chain 1, and in the same spot where we did the join we're going to apply 2 single crochets there, and then in here with this part of the shell is that there's going to be 1 single crochet in each. So 1, 2, and 3. You're going to skip this single crochets as I mentioned, and you're going to do the first 2 in the shell of 1 single crochet, and then in the next one, the middle one, you're going to do a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. So that provides a little bit of a nubbly thing. So in the end of that shell you're just going to apply 1 single crochet in there, skip over the single and do the first 2. So 1 and 2, and it's the middle one of the 5. It'll be single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and I need you to do this all the way to the corner. I'll see you there in just a few seconds from now. So when you come to the corner you're skipping the single crochet before the corner, so just do the first 3 as single crochet. So 1, 2, and 3. The 4th one will be the corner, so it'll be 2 single crochets first, and then chain 2, 2 single crochet, and that will give it a nice corner piece to it. Now the ones coming out of here then it is just 1 single crochet in each. You're going to skip over the single crochet that is between there. So let's just go back here just to take a look. So you're going to do exactly what you did. So you're gonna skip over the single crochet and then just do the first 2 as singles and then do the top peaks of single crochet, chain 2 single crochet. You're gonna come all the way back around and I'll show you that in just a few seconds because we have to finish off the very first one that we started with. So continue that same idea going all the way around. We would have come all the way across then as we come out to the end, and you were just going to do the first 3 that you had coming into the corner, and in the same stitch that we have when we started you're going to apply 2 single crochet and then you're going to then just chain 2 and then join it. So it's not a half double crochet join. So just chain 2 and then slip stitch to join and then you're good to go. And this would be how you would conclude this project. So it's actually a really neat idea. There's not too much detail that you can get lost in this pattern, and it's a nice simple repeat even just doing section by section. So this is it for now. This is Jeannie's Goodnight Kisses. Let's take care and we'll see you again next time. Bye bye.